What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm actually going to be doing some stuff to my truck that I haven't really shown on this channel, but I'm leaving for Brainerd for racing tomorrow. So I wanted to do some stuff to my truck, and I wanted to show the truck on the channel a little bit. Maybe you guys would be a little bit interested in what I'm going to be doing to the truck and what I've done to it so far. So here's my truck. It's a 2010 Chevy Silverado. It's got a 6-inch rough country lift kit. It's got McGaughy's upper control arms, so that you don't have maxed out ball joints where your top of your tire is tilted in, because your stock control arms don't fit right. Ask me how I know. New lower control arms, struts, wheel bearings, literally everything. When I bought the truck, I drove it for like 2 months, realized that the front suspension was awful, and I just redid it all. I don't know what wheels these are. These are ballistic something. I don't know the model. They look awful. I hate them. I'm just too cheap to go buy wheels, because these work. I put new tires on. These are Hankook Dynapros. They're LT305 55 R20s. I did not do the clearancing on this truck. That's not me. That is horrendous. Basically, yeah, what I've done is some minor stuff. This was plasti dipped at one time. I peeled all that off, brought back the chrome. My intention is to wrap this white and color match it with the truck. New Amazon grill. Well, not new, but it's been on there for like a little over a year. 80 bucks. Headlights, LED headlights, stock filament high beams, because I'm also still lazy. It's got tinted windows, blah, blah. I did do the 2014 to 18 rear bumper conversion. The reason I did that is because I so geniusly backed my truck into a tree. That's why there's so much damage to the bed, and it actually got wrinkled all the way up here, so I gotta have new bedside put on here eventually. LED taillights, third brake light. But this bumper was it was a breeze to install. If you guys have this style truck, and you're not afraid of cutting a little bit of metal, it's honestly a pretty easy install. I got this bumper off Amazon. Really good condition for Amazon. Is honestly really good quality stuff. There's a bracket that attaches to this footstep here, and you just got to trim that a little bit to clear the bed here, because obviously this bumper wasn't meant for this truck. But that's literally all you got to do, is you got to trim that bracket. It's really hard to see. You're not going to be able to see it. Maybe you'll be able to see the little cut right where my finger is, where I made it. Both sides, and then it just bolts right up. So that's what I got done on the truck. But today I'm going to do an exhaust on my truck. So this is an MBRP exhaust. I've never used it. I've honestly never even heard one. I don't even know if it's going to sound good. I hope it sounds good. The truck already sounds pretty decent, but where the exhaust is, the previous owner, he did an axle dump exhaust. And like I said, it sounds good, but the drone inside the truck when you're driving to Brainerd, it is not enjoyable at all. And the hanger back here broke off just on my way home from camping last weekend. And it was attached right to the top of this, right where my finger's going in. I don't know why you would ever put a support on the very top of an exhaust. When it does this, you'd want to have it underneath. At least in my opinion, that's where it would be the strongest. But anyway, so this is just flopping around like crazy, and I hate it. So now I have an excuse to change the exhaust. So hopefully it goes pretty well. I hope this exhaust sounds good. What this is going to do, this is just the exhaust that's going to come out and where the stock location would, but it's got a muffler and everything in there that isn't going to make it sound like nothing. So I'll open this box, and then I'm going to start the truck before I put the exhaust on, so you guys can get what I mean by the sound of the truck. It's this, the way it is right now, it's going to be louder than that exhaust. But I want the truck to be a little bit more quiet. I have a loud car. I don't need that loud of a truck. I just want it to sound good and be peaceful when I drive. So let's open this up, see what's inside. Hopefully it's an exhaust. That'd be nice. All right, so I'm gonna start it. This is gonna be cold. I'm gonna let it warm up and then I'll do a couple little revs. All right, so that's what the truck sounds like pre new exhaust. Obviously, since I was just running it, I'm not going to do the exhaust right now. So instead, I'm gonna take my other piece of shit truck. You see it right there. The part truck. We're gonna take the part truck and I'm gonna go get oil, change the oil for this thing, let this thing cool down, and then I'm probably gonna soak some of the hardware that I need to keep on this and some penetrating oil, let that soak up, and once I get back we'll get started on it. All right, that is out, and now we can start on the assembly for this. But before we do that, I mean, why not hear what it sounds sounds like? Just open cat. This thing has the resonator, what I believe would be a resonator. Well, that's cut out, apparently. I just figured that out when I crawled under there. So we're gonna hear what it sounds like. I bet you it sounds like shit. So we're gonna find out. That didn't sound like the best. All right, exhaust is on. I did not record any of that. I kind of just got the zone, and by the time I realized, hey, I should probably be recording, I was basically already done. There would have been no point. So I'll just run through what I did. So once you get this pipe put on over here, clamped down, you're gonna slide one of these clamps on, and with this little hanger that they give you, you're gonna put it on with this clamp in the directions to kind of explain it a little better. And you'll throw your hanger onto your stock location, and then tighten this down so that right here has support, so when it shakes, it's not just loose. So once that's done, then you slide your muffler on, put a clamp on it, tighten it down. You'll get your other piece back here, and you'll slide that into your muffler, clamp it on. Don't worry about that. And then your hanger here, you'll slide this little, I think this is going to be a 45. You'll slide your hangers on each side. It's got two. Then you'll slide your exit out pipe on, clamp that down. You throw your hanger on right there. Pipe comes out, and then you can adjust your exhaust tip, how if you want it out or if you want to weigh in. What I did was you see kind of how the end of the tip kind of starts to bevel inwards. So I lined that up with the end of that to, I don't know, give it kind of a clean look. Not that you really look inside of it, but when you look from the outside, kind of got it stunting a little bit. And straight up and down, you know, it only sticks out like a tiny bit. So I guess let's hear what it sounds like. Say it sounds pretty decent. I mean, I didn't think it was gonna sound that good. I mean, granted, I'm also in the cab, but I thought it'd be a lot quieter than that. I'm kind of glad it's not, but it's still kind of got a muffled sound, which is what I was looking for. Plus, it's out the bed and not at the start of the bed, so that's honestly really nice. Alright, well, hopefully you made it this far to hear the sound of the truck. Truthfully, I think it sounds better with this exhaust on than the other one. I don't even know what kind of muffler was on the other one. But anyway, I'm gonna do another change on the truck. I'm gonna get the four-wheeler loaded up. That's all cleaned up. And you should have seen the bushings on that. That's gonna be for another day. We get the wheeler loaded up in the truck. Gonna get tools, cooler, everything for this weekend. Hook up the trailer, and then we're gonna load the car up. And then I'm gonna try my best to film what I can for this weekend. I know my brother, I think he's coming up Saturday, so maybe we'll have some good coverage then, but we'll definitely get some shots of the car going down the track, updates on what the car ran. I'm hoping for 11s. I don't know if it will. It went 1261 last year on the stock 10 bolt with the stock 273s. It's got a Ford 9-inch now with 350 gears. So, I mean, I'm hoping for 11s. We're gonna see what happens. More or less, this is make sure everything's good so that when Rocky Mountain Race Week comes around, you know, I know kind of what the car is gonna do, what to expect, and everything like that. But I'm still looking to go have a good time, get into the 11s, maybe win. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, whatever.
I sit alone in the dark, yeah. My mind is going bizarre, hey, yeah. Shouldn't have left me alone. I feel it run through my bones. This gon' be a wild night. Never in my life ever ran this quick. Fuck, man, I must have really lost my shit. But everybody knew that this